Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's see what everybody's up to today. There's 5 or 6 of you. Who's here? Jake's here. Hug Squad, Thomas, Louie, Oz, Jeff, Joe, James, Henry. Hello, everybody. Happy day before St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I know what you mean about the wind. I can't believe you went out in that weather. I was out with Rocky on Saturday, and we had to cut our trip early. We ended up with 10-foot seas. It was ugly. Well, Ryan's been really good up in the sturgeon, up in Northern Cal. Come on, April. You're over there at the door already. Come say hi. We'll probably have one of the guys from Santa Barbara on here later, Jake. You can ask him. So we'll see. James says hi to April. So I was talking to Alaska today, and all 22 spots in our group are sold out. So it's totally sold out. People are still calling, and they're moving them to other dates because they still want to go up there, even though I can't go with them. But our group is all set up, and we're going. We're all set. I just got to buy my air fryer now. Hey Dan, are you from Hawaii, or are you watching us in Hawaii? So you can say aloha. What does Jeff say? Had 2 diehards from Montana, booked 6 months. Had to go. Wow. It's pretty intense. Yeah, Derek, I don't think I would go. I mean, you could check the weather. I just checked it before it came on, and it says for just the local fishing, like where they would go rock fishing by the oil rigs. Saturday is 10 to 15 knots, 5-foot swell, and Saturday night they're calling for 15 knots with 5 to 6-foot swell. So I don't know if it's gonna get worse on Sunday or what, but you might want to wait for better weather. Just an idea. Yeah, Matthew, he said he was out this weekend. He said he was out and they had serious winds, which I could totally see. I was out Saturday. I mean, I took out Rocky and his buddy, and it was nice early. And I just came out of San Pedro. I went to Nachos, picked up bait, was doing 20 knots along the breakwater, really nice and comfortable. Popped my head out of San Pedro, made it to Point Furman, and it went from a 2 to 3-foot swell to 8-foot swell. And by the time we got anchored up, it was 8 to 10-foot swell. So it was pretty rough. Hey, Kevin. Lobster season? Yeah, I think it's over now. If it's not, it's this weekend, I would think. The commercial lobster fishing is definitely done. I saw a fishing game checking lobster boats that were picking up their cages to make sure they didn't have any lobsters on board. Hello, Terry. Hello, James. Oz, hello. The other thing too, Derek, why you may not want to go with all these winds. Last week, the water was like 62. On this past Saturday, after all these storms and stuff, it was 58 degrees off Palos Verdes. Oh, so Dan the Matt here in Vegas. Okay, hello. Hello, Andy. Yeah, 12-foot swells. Wow. Any tackle box recommendations? I like tackle boxes with wheels on them. I use the Turner's one. I don't have the biggest Turner's one because I will fill it and it'll be too heavy to get around. So I use the medium-sized Turner's bag, and has a handle on it, rolls, makes it nice and easy. I used to use the SKB boxes. They're really nice. They're really big, but they're just so heavy. So when you fill them up, they're just so heavy to drag around. So ever since I went to the smaller one with the wheels, I like that a lot better. So yeah, Edwin, I bet you it's a lot colder now. Dan the Man in Oz. Thank you guys. So we're doing the same thing today. We're going to do it today and Thursday. They're going to give away 3 of the blocks. You're going to get 2 of these, the Chill and Brew, and then you're going to get 1 of the Tundra, the one that's like a freezer. So that's what the game plan is. All right, guys, would like me to tell you guys more about the product, and I told them I'd like them to give away some product if they didn't mind that you guys were asking, and they said no problem. So that's cool. Okay. Oz, thank you, and Jamie. Thank you, guys. That's Victor. Dan, have you ever used mussels? Yeah, Victor, when you use mussels, you don't want to use the soft tissue part. You want to use the outside of the mussel where the mussel is, and the center part has a strong muscle. And you need to use bait holder hooks too. I don't know if I have any bait holder hooks here. But you need to use bait holder hooks. Those are the hooks that have the little barbs on them. I think I got some around here somewhere. Got so much stuff stacked up over here. Show you guys stuff. But yeah, when you're using mussels, stuff like that, and sort of bait, shrimp, those bait holder hooks work out good. they actually grab the bait. There we go. So here's a bait holder hook here. Pretty much every brand makes them. This one here is Snell by Eagle Club. And just so you understand the difference. So this is a regular, so here's a regular hook. And you can see how it's all smooth right here. And there's nothing on it. It's just really smooth. So this is a bait holder hook. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that there, but there are little barbs right here. If you put your fingers on them, it'll prick them. It'll poke you a little bit. And that will actually hold on to the bait. With the mussel, that works out really good. I've heard people using thread even with mussels, but I've never used thread. I just use the bait holder hooks. And then run the hook through that mussel part. And it works out really well. Okay, hopefully that helps you. They sell them snelled like that too. And then that's I don't know if you can see the barbs there, but there's barbs on those hooks. Okay, Jamie's asking, hey Deanne, what boat is it May 2nd? May 2nd, we're going to be on the Gale Force. Our Gale Force is our first trip of the year. We already have a few people signed up on it, so if you want to join us, sign up, and it's going to be a good trip. Jose, you want to buy some 1 ounce B52 bucktails to use in your double dropper loop rig. The 4 ounce is good. If you're in shallow water fishing for lings, you can use it by itself. But if you're going to try to catch a 2 fish limit, you want to have 2 1 ounce bucktails, dangling like that off your swivel, your leader. There's a dropper loop rig with a sinker, but I use this 3-way swivel in the bucktail. So you want to have 2 bucktails on there 3 feet apart, and that'll work out really good. That 4 ounce I use a lot for white sea bass, halibut fishing, stuff like that. Okay, Matthews, lures. James is waiting till April 5th. My Al Sereno fan clubs are here. Thank you guys. Yeah, there's been lots of wind all week, Joe. I mean, yesterday there was the tops of some of the gas stations fell off. Okay, James, thank you. Andy, hello. James, both will work mussels and clams, but I've had more success personally using mussels. I just haven't fished clams that often. I've used them a few times, but wow, Jeff, you think we could see some albacore? That's cool. You think the water's going to turn over that much that the water's going to stay cool? But if the water gets that cool, will it do anything to the bluefin? Will it keep them farther down south, or will they still come back up here to San Clemente Island? Andy. April must be hungry. I hear her walking into the room. Okay, April. Come on. April. Don't follow your bait slick. Come on, here, little fishy, fishy. Come on in. Come right up to my line. Come to the boat. That's all fishing is, guys. You throw some chum out. They come right up to the back of the boat. And you catch them. Then you can release them or take them home, whatever you want to do. Tango Whiskey, hello. Well, that'd be cool. We have albacore. That'd be awesome. I don't remember the last time I caught an albacore in Southern California. My last 2 albacores I caught were out of Emeryville up in Northern Cal. Getting bit with Bo. Hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in the water for a while. Yeah, but that's what Jeff's saying. With all this wind, we could see albacore. We'll see what happens. I had to put a new refrigerator on my boat. It just got installed. I was there yesterday while they installed it, and then the last part of the installation had to get done today, so that's all done. So it came out nice. Matthew, yeah, I have 2 Triton trips this year. I don't have any of like the non-filming trips like we're doing on what do we call it? Like we're doing on the Gale Force, and it looks like I'm going to have some non-filming trips on the Legend. They asked me today if I wouldn't mind coming out on some of their lighter load trips early in the season, like May, June, something like that, and said sure. So I'll do that, and you guys can join me. We just posted our first overnight tuna trip today, and it's on the Legend. So if you guys are interested, you can see all my filming trips. They are all posted now. You just go to my website and look where it says book online, and it'll post there. And you can see the trips. We do have a couple more trips that we're going to add that we're still waiting for some boats, but everything else is there. So those are you can go to that link there and you can see the trips we have for the year. Okay, let me see if I can get back to some questions here. Okay, so I see lots of conversations. That's good. Tango Whiskey. Yeah, Terry did really good on the trip. She caught most of the fish. Ron B. Are the Emeryville trips fishing crabs? No, they are not. Fishing crab doesn't start until, I want to say, I'm not sure if it's October or November, but my trips are just regular fishing trips. And as a rule, they're rock cod and ling cod. Unless the weather really kicks up, then we end up in the bay. But for the most part, I would say it's going to be rockfish and ling cod, and it's pretty easy fishing there. It's really nice. I just enjoy going underneath the Golden Gate Bridge and go out there and go fishing. We have some people already on there. Brian's on there. A couple of other people have already signed up for those trips. I only do 2 trips a year up there, so if you want to if you're up in Northern Cal and you want to fish with me, you're in Central Cal, you want to fish with me up in Northern Cal, sign up right away because those trips sell out because I only have 2 trips all year up in Northern Cal. Those are fun trips. Thomas, can you catch striped bass? Yeah, you can. Monterey, you can catch them. Hello, Aaron. So Matthew wants to know how close can albacore get? The closest I've ever seen them personally, where we caught them in our little boats when I was young, was in between Long Beach and Catalina, between San Pedro and Catalina, right there in the middle of the channel. One year we were getting albacore up to like 75, 80 pounds, and they were monster fish. And we got them both trolling and on live bait. But it's been a while. Yeah, like Derek's saying there, if you guys want to see old videos of catching albacore, we have some. I did a video years ago catching albacore and techniques for albacore, way before there was 2-speed reels and all that. And it's right here on my YouTube channel. You can see it there. And if you see on the YouTube channel an episode on the salmon queen, that's the one that where we went to the Farallon Islands and then ended up catching albacore that day too. Lloyd, do you do any Channel Island overnight trips? This year it doesn't look like it. All the trips I have going to Channel Islands right now are 3/4 day trips. I'm hoping maybe the Coral Sea will let us do a trip on there, but right now it doesn't look like it. James, using double bucktail, 1 ounce, 2 ounce for lings. Anything with white, blue and white, glow and white, chrome and white, red and white, blue and white. Like I said, all white. I seem to do better when I have the white bucktail on there, but I have caught them in all green. So, but if I was going to target them, I would do that. And I don't know if you guys saw the video I did when I went crabbing, and the skipper said, "Don't bother focusing on the lingcod because these spots we're fishing are just fill up the rockfish." And my first 2 fish I caught that day were legal lingcod. They weren't monsters, but they were legal lingcod. So, Darren, thank you. Darren Jimenez. April, come up the chum line, April. April. See, she comes. How long it takes her? She'll show up. Ron B, thank you. Mossback. That's a new name. Let's see. Yeah, Aaron, if you really want to go on a lingcod trip, go on my Emeryville trips. Those are, I would never say anything's guaranteed, but fishing out of Emeryville at the Farallon Islands is as close to a guarantee as you'll get to catching a lingcod. I mean, we've had trips up there where we limit out a lingcod, limit out a rockfish, so it's pretty good. Sean, how many people minimum on a boat? sure go. Oh, to go for sure. And that all depends on the boats. Some boats have a minimum like 10, some boats have a minimum 20. I mean, it really depends on the boat. So I would call the landing and find out. On my trips, we go. If we got 10 people, we go. I've had trips on the Ranger 85 before, going to the Channel Islands late in the year. And we had spots for 40. We ended up with like 11 people, 9 people. And we still went because I got to get the shows in. And I had the boats chartered, so we don't cancel. We just go. On those first 2 trips, oh, here she comes, up the chum line. Too many options. She's trying to figure out which one she wants. Oh, does that one taste good? April. She didn't pick her head up. She's focused. Jamie the little hotel. That's cool. Glad you guys liked it. Aaron, what's biting at Catalina Island right now? I would guess rockfish. I mean, the weather's been really bad. Just getting there would be a challenge, and the water's really flipped over. It's really cold. So, I don't know. I would wait a little bit. Hopefully it gets better here after the weekend. Yeah, I heard that, Derek, that some of the boats out of San Diego got yellowtail. Henry, thank you very much. I think we're getting pretty close to our 1-year anniversary, guys, when we started doing these. Because I know, like today, I think was the day that LA County shut down last year. I'm going to have to look back and see what was the first day that we started doing these. See what else. Yeah, so the trips on the Gale Force, the first 2 trips are sold out, May and June. The other months have trips on there. And then I do have the trip on the Gale Force for May 2nd, Sunday. I think it's the only weekend trip I have on the Gale Force this year. And it's got room. We just posted them this week, or maybe it was last Thursday. So if you guys want to fish with me on the Gale Force, this one will be filmed for TV. And there's 17 spots left out of the 20. So there's plenty of room there. So you can join me on that one. And like I said, the trip to Alaska is all sold out. We just don't have any room. You guys signed up so quick that there's no more room in Alaska to go. All their boats are full. And here's the information for the East Cape trip. We got room for about 30 more people for the East Cape trip. So if you have a group of 5 or 10 you want to bring with you, you can do that. Robert, I was at the Farallon Island trip. Okay, so you were on the trip with us, Robert, when we got those albacore? That was a fun trip. We got everybody in albacore. So that was a fun trip. And nobody had the gear for it. Everybody had gear for rock fishing. Okay. So Allie, hey Dan, when you go fishing in Ensenada, how deep do you go? Do they fish for rockfish? They don't go very deep. They normally go like 100 feet, maybe 200 feet at the most. But there's that bank that's off the island, Todos Santos, going to the north and inside a little bit. And it's not very deep. I want to say it's like 100 feet. That's where I've normally fished the rockfish there. That's what the boats normally go, but there's lots of other places. Aaron, is Emeryville, San Francisco? Yeah, it's in the back of the bay. It's right next to Oakland. If you look on a map, Emeryville is like right here in the middle. One side's Oakland, the other side's Berkeley. So it's in the back of the bay. What's really neat about being there out of Emeryville is parking is easy and free. Big parking lot there. It's not like in San Francisco where you got to pay a fortune to park for the day. The dock's really convenient. It's just a normal walking dock. It's not like San Francisco where you have to get on a ladder and go straight down, which can be a challenge for people. For me, it would be a challenge. And then what else? For me personally, it never gets old to me, but just driving from Emeryville through the bay, passing Alcatraz, and then going underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. I just really like that. It's pretty cool. Dante, hello, I'm here. What did I miss? Is there any pizza left? You can ask your fishing questions, Dante. We're doing this for the super chats today, Donnie. So you get 3 of these, 2 of the blue ones, and then 1 of the purple ones of the Tundra. So for your ice chest if you go out fishing, or for your cold drinks. Fernando, are you raffling off ice blocks? Yes, we are. We're going to do it today, and we're going to do it Thursday. They said I could give away 2 on each of those days. They were really happy with the response from you guys. I guess some of you bought some stuff afterwards, and they were very happy. What's April's treats? Hot dogs. In the early days, I used to use her dog bones, and she wouldn't, like, she'd come one time and wouldn't really come in, but I learned like 6 months into this to switch to hot dogs, and I can make a bait slick. And this is the bait slick. You just take a little piece of hot dog. April, you gotta start at the door and build the slow bait chum in here. And then she'll get in closer. But if I just throw them here close to me, she won't come in. But if I start way back there by the door, come on, April, she'll come. Okay, so Fernando, yeah, the raffle, the super chat is for the ice blocks today. Okay. And thank you, Fernando. Fernando, see. Oh, time to start planting tomatoes. Lloyd's blaming April for eating all the pizza. She does like pizza, I will say that. Jeff, you think 319 was the first time? I can probably find out right now. I can go back to my. Oh, okay. Here comes the bait chum. She's on the slick. There she is. She doesn't pick her head up. That's the way fish are. Fish don't look around, see what to eat. They get on the bait. They stay focused. See, and April's such a good eater that she will even lick the ground where the hot dog was at, just in case something popped out of there. Was that good? Here, I brought you some extra hot dog today. Here. I think that people want to see you more than me. So you stick around. Okay? I'm getting old. We're both getting old, April. So Jeff thinks it was March 19th was the first one. Backbone Outdoors. Is that the name of your channel? I will check it out. Hey, Marshall, haven't seen you in a while. Edwin, thank you very much. And Edwin, thank you for your Patreon um, subscription. That was really nice. Really appreciate that. I think that's the largest one I ever got. And then I don't know if you saw at that level that you got. If you're interested in bringing your gear by my office and you want to go over it, we can sit down and do that and look at the gear and stuff. Might have to put a table outside right now because of COVID, but we can set up something. I really appreciate it. Derek, toilet paper crisis. You guys are all talking about toilet paper. Well, Brian from here lives up in Oregon, Washington area. I think it's Oregon. He works for the company that makes the toilet paper for Costco, and he brought me a big old thing as a gift for fishing with me in September. So that was nice. Big old block of it. We're still using it at the office. Marshall, thank you very much. Yes, if you guys want to get on that first trip on the Gale Force for May 2nd, Sunday, signed up pretty soon. Hot dog, hot dog. What did Jeff say about hot dogs? I missed it. Let's talk hot dogs with April. Yep. Richard says hot dogs soaked in red cool. Oh, okay, for Kool-Aid. Works for catfish. Never tried that. Usually the stinky stuff works good for catfish. Okay. So, was it? I always mess up your name. Samash? Says Dan, wife. Is it Elisa? Says hi, hello. Fernando's name is August. Yeah, I named April because I got her in April. So I got her in April, so I named her April. Tango Whiskey Super Chat and take April to Pink's. Well, if I take April to Pink's, it won't be such a neat thing because she likes it plain. She's nothing like. If I go to In-N-Out and I get her a burger, I just get it plain. She doesn't want anything on it. Yeah, I agree, Andy. Anything works for catfish. We had one of the kids in the youth foundation. My mom always brings a menudo that she makes for the volunteers. And one of the kids took some of the corn from the menudo, put it on a hook, and caught catfish that day. Works out good. Trying sport fishing. Your dad knows me? Cool. I probably know your dad. Raspberry, have you ever been on the Red Rooster 3? Yeah, I have. Great skipper, really nice boat. Haven't been on it in over 10 years, but it's a nice boat. You should have a great time on the boat. All those boats work really hard, guys. And if a boat, if the skipper says we're not going out because of the weather, you guys should thank the skipper. I have seen so many times where guys get upset and furious. Why are you canceling it? Because that's the one day they could go fishing. But if a skipper tells you we're canceling because of weather, it's not because they don't want to go fishing. They don't get paid if they don't go fishing. They're doing it because they don't want to beat up the boat. They don't want to get beat up. They don't want you to get beat up. So that's why they do that. Hey, Jeff, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jeff. Sad. Okay. That's a good idea. April likes drive, so I could take her there. Okay, so Jeff says, I looked it up on YouTube like last week, but not. Oh, okay. I should be able to look right here on my channel because I have, it shows me my content. Now let's look at the live content. And this can't be right. It says I did 260 of them. Is that true? 264 of these lives of these. Let's see when the first day was. And you know what? I think the first ones I did were on Facebook, to tell you the truth. But the first one here, yeah, Jeff, you're right. March 19th. March 19th was the first one. And it got 800 views, 100 likes. 34 likes, 100% likes, but 34 likes. Yeah, because the one before that was just a few days earlier, March 7th, a week earlier, 10 days earlier, and that was at the Fred Hall show. Yeah, so Jeff is right. It was March 19th. So this week we'll make it a year. Should we have like a year celebration on Thursday? Not sure how we would do that. Brandon, hey Dan, would Alexis 400 handle? Yeah, that's no problem. I've caught 50-pound tunas on 400 size reel. Jackie says yellowtail have been off the hook. Where are they getting the yellowtail, Jackie? Farther south? Ron B, what's the difference between you hook fin and the sea wolf trips? Not much. They're both brothers. The two guys are brothers. So they both pretty much fish the same. They're both great skippers. So probably the biggest difference is that you'll have a lot more dogs on the boat on the new hook fin. Because Jay brings 2 to 3 dogs on his trips. And I learned a lesson on the very first trip I did with them, that if you do not watch your food, if you leave your food out, the dogs will find it. So if you leave any food out on the table or anything, and you go out to go fish, when you come back, your sandwich or your piece of chicken or whatever you left out will be gone. That's the one thing. And the big difference up there too for you guys from down here, no hot galleys. You have to bring all your own food and drinks and stuff. So let's see. Who did I miss here? Let's see what else I missed here. Okay. Let's see what other stuff's here. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I have 110 people on right now and only 55 likes. So please, please, please. All right, let me catch up to the tickets I haven't got. Raymond, thank you very much. I was reading your guys' posts. Remember, there's going to be 2 winners today, guys. Robert, hey Dan, did you say on different posts you have a new website for private charters? Yes, I do. There's a link on it on the TV site, but we have our own website for the private charters. You don't really sign up there. You just call the office, and either Monica or I will book you. Best way to do it really is to email us some dates that work for you, Robert, and then we can pick a date together that will work for both of us. Good yellowtail fishing at Coronado Islands right now. That's good. Marshall, what would you like to know about the Californian? It is the old Matt Walsh that used to run out of San Pedro, and it's now running out of Ventura. For a few years, it was running out of Marina del Rey. I think it's like a whale watching boat. And Tucker needed a 3/4 day boat for Ventura, and he just bought it this year. Supposedly, they've really fixed it up nice. So that's what's going on there. Fantastic. Fanatic, thank you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that trip. Yeah, and we'll see if Tucker will let us go back on his other boat too. So we'll see. Ivan going on my first half-day trip tomorrow. Plan to rent gear. Bottom. Ivan, where are you going fishing tomorrow? Because tomorrow, let me see what it says for Wednesday. It's not that bad. Tomorrow, locally at Long Beach, it's 10 knots of wind, 3-foot swells. So that's a lot nicer than it's going to be over the weekend, where it's going to be 15 knots and 5 to 6 foot swells. Thursday looks like the nicest day, 10 knots and 2-foot swells. But I guess 1 foot won't make a difference. Lloyd, thank you very much. Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd. Then I don't know if you guys know, but I'm on Tubi now. So you guys can watch my programs on Tubi. I think they have like 20 episodes. Joe, let's have a 1-year anniversary celebration. Get together and go surf fishing. That wouldn't be bad. I still want to get together with Tyler and them and do a pier thing. Go on a pier and film a little video. That would be fun to do. Okay. James got a ticket. Thank you, James. Yeah, tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know if you guys have any big plans for that. James. Greg, yes, I missed you. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, we're going to get close to like the 5-minute warning. Yeah, I know James, Jeff is talking about Oak Island is already on. It's all right. I have it recorded, so it's okay. We're not in a rush. So I'm glad I got the new ice chest on the boat, a new refrigerator, I should say. It's a nicer refrigerator, so it's cool. Yeah, Raymond, I want to do a pier thing. I want to get together with you guys. Jeff, who's getting drunk tomorrow. I know you're not drinking tomorrow, Jeff, because you have a charter tomorrow night. Or you're gonna let your first captain drive the whole time. Jeff, my program, Sport Fishing with Dan Hernandez, is on Tubi now. Just got on there this week. Brandon, thank you. I guess what's Tubi, like another platform like Netflix or something? They came to me and asked me about doing a test with some of my content. So I'm doing it. An addict's got a second ticket or third ticket. Thank you. And Tony, what site do I use for my marine forecast? I use NOAA. That's what I use. So I can put a link here for you so you can see it. See what I'm looking at when I tell you what the weather looks like for tomorrow. Windfinder is also good. I know Jeff uses Windfinder a lot. I use it sometimes too. So here's a link for that. But NOAA's good. It's free. It's fairly accurate, except last weekend when it said it was going to be 10 knot winds and 10 knot winds and 2 to 3 foot swell, and I ended up with 20 knot winds with 6 to 10 foot swell. So that wasn't so good. Okay, so I got Fanatic, then Tony. Thank you, Tony. Jeffrey. Raymond. Is a 12-ounce sinker and a 4-ounce bucktail okay for cat rock? It depends where you're fishing at Catalina. Lots of times we only use 8-ounce sinkers, but now that you can go down to 600 feet, you might need a pound or 3 pounds. It depends where the skipper goes. But if you're on your own boat, 12 ounces is plenty, and you don't need to use a 4-ounce bucktail. Just a 1-ounce bucktail on a double dropper loop rig will work out good. If you're in shallower water under 100 feet, then you can use the 4-ounce by itself, or you could put the 4-ounce bucktail on the bottom and the 1 ounce above it and keep them 3 feet apart. Maybe you get a ling here or a big red snapper, then another fish on top. So that's what I would suggest. Jeffrey. So you guys still enjoying this? You want to keep on doing these, even though it's been a year and life is getting back to normal? Are you guys enjoying these getting together things? I don't mind doing them if you guys are still interested. No, Robert, the difference is with Tubi, they're not the newest episodes, and they're going to run commercials in them. And what else do they do? And they only have like 10 or 12 episodes. On my app, you can watch the newest episodes anytime you want on any device, and there's no commercials. Derek is getting a ticket. Derek, I don't know if you've ever got a ticket before. Hope you win. I enjoyed fishing with you that one day. I've seen you on docks more times than I've seen you on boats with me. Hey, April, come up the chum line. You must have more confidence today. You're moving faster. You're not waiting. Okay. April's doing good. So what did Jeff say here? Use 5 pounds of weight and 2 small bucktails. Jeff, give me some pictures, please, when you guys are fishing 600 feet with the bucktails. I'd love to use those for my social media, Facebook and all that. Any of you guys, if you have nice pictures that you want to share, please email them to me and I'll post them. My Instagram and all that. Okay, Terry got a ticket. Thank you, Terry. Okay, so Jeff says keep doing it. Aaron says keep doing it. Derek bought his first ticket ever. Jody, the drawing for today is this. We're doing a 3-set pack of Arctic ice. So chill and brew is what I use most of the time. So in the pack you're gonna get 2 of these, and you're gonna get 1 of the Tundra, which is more like a freezer type. So it keeps these cold. And that's what I use in my kill bag. So you guys are gonna get the same thing, all 3 of them. All right, and for free. That's gonna come straight from the factory. They're gonna ship them to you guys. Yeah, Derek, I remember. Okay. Aaron. Okay, guys, last call for tickets. Oak Island's on. Chris. Kashi. Thank you, Chris. Daniel. Fanatic. Oz got another one too. Thank you, guys. Quite a few people today. Derek, the other thing you should know if you're looking for Arctic ice for your pier setup, they now have a round one that fits in a bucket. So you can put it in your bucket. Okay, Oz has got another one. Joe, did you get one? Did you do a transaction after we did the raffle? Because if you did, I'll put your name in right now. Because I didn't see it. I didn't see it after I turned it off. So let me know if you did, Joe, and I will give you a ticket right now. Andreas got his first COVID shot. I already got my first shot. So it feels good. Tom, hey Dan, do you know anywhere local I could find a used hardtop? You talking like for a center council boat? And that's normally I would tell you go to Minis, but Minis is not in business. I don't know if they opened back up yet. Okay, Joe, I'm putting you in right now. So Joe bought a ticket last week after we did the drawing, after I closed it up. So Jody, here's your ticket. You're in. And Lewis, first timer. Cool. And if any of you guys work for companies or know companies that might want to advertise with me, please let them know about me. Send them to my website or email me. I'll send them a media kit. We're still looking for a couple more advertisers to get through the year. We lost Lucas Oil with the COVID thing, and so we're trying to fill those holes up. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more private charters this year. Okay, Lewis, thank you very much. If you guys want to book a private charter for the summer, or fall, or anything, just, give us a call at the office. Here's a list of the trips that we offer. And here's a list of the rates and stuff. Lee, does floral break at its rated tusk? I think all those lines pretty much break heavier than what they're rated for. Chris, any suggestions for slow pitching rods that are budget friendly? If you're looking for a budget friendly rod that's good quality, go to Turner's and pick up one of their Californian rods. They're Phoenix blanks, and they're made nice. They're made by Phoenix, but they're private charters. Let's see. So someone's asking here for the private charter raffle. So here, this is a fundraiser, guys, if you didn't know about it, for the Youth Foundation. So this is a drawing that we're doing that one of you guys that's here from Central California was kind enough to donate a trip. He bought the trip, Catalina trip, private charter, and he told us to go ahead and raffle it off. So we're going to be raffling it off here probably in May. And we're going to do that. So if you want to get a ticket, it's $25. And whoever wins it is going to get a free charter with me and a Catalina trip, and up to 4 people. Up to 4 people will go. Aaron, yeah, I'm going to talk to them after we're done with this promo and they see all the comments and how happy you guys are. We're going to do that. I'll talk to them, see if we can get a code. I don't know if they sell straight off their website or if they just sell through Amazon, but I'm going to see if we can get a discount code and we could do that. Okay. So there's the raffle ticket there if you guys are interested and would like to be part of that. So it's $25 a ticket. Here is the link to my TV filming trips for this year. So if you'd like to join me, so Jeff put a suggestion there for a rod, and that's at Walmart that isn't too expensive. I haven't fished with that rod, but if Jeff says it's a decent rod, it's a decent rod. He's pulled out enough rods over his years. Let's see what else. All right, so that's the trip there. And I guess I'll put the East Cape one because I need more people for that one. Fishing with Dan, East Cape. So yeah, if we can get like 20 more people to join me at East Cape, that'd be awesome. I'm really surprised how you guys supported me with this Alaska trip. I mean, it sold out in a couple of weeks. I was just totally amazed. That's cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pick a winner. Sorry, I can go see Oak Island. So here's all your tickets in there. We're going to pick a winner. We're going to get 2 winners, okay? So don't run off if you don't win right now. 2 winners. First winner is Fernando C. Second winner, Jamie Argent. All right, so you 2 guys are the winners. Even if you've won in the past, please send me an email today that you're the Arctic Ice winners, and send me your mailing address and everything so I can send them off to Arctic Ice. Okay? So winners for tonight, Jamie, Argent, and Fernando C. All right, and if you guys don't have my email address, here is that. And if you guys have other fishing questions and that I didn't get to today, don't be afraid to send me an email. And if I have time, I will answer them. Been kind of slammed right now, but if I do have some time, I will do that. All right. So if you're just dying to see like an old episode of Sport Fishing with me, please go to right here on YouTube, and you can see some of the older episodes. There are some episodes on Amazon, and there are some episodes on Tubi now. But if you want to see the most current episodes with no commercials and higher quality, because we're able to upload higher quality, go ahead and subscribe to my app. And this is the link to the app. It's $1.99 a month, and I think the first week or 2 weeks is free. So subscribe to the app, and you can watch it there. All right. So we're going to do the same prizes on Thursday. So hopefully you guys will all be back. Tubi. That's it. Thank you, Joe. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Be safe. And please join us. I appreciate it. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. Talk to you later. Bye.